This is the web separate from the suit. And each piece of the suit comes to us or like this, and then it is glued by hand onto the fabric, laid flat, after which it is all sewn up and put together as a complete suit.
The last time around, one of the big problems, challenges to figure out was what type of material to make this raised webbing out of. It had to stretch with the spandex, and yet it had to have enough structure that it looked like steely, hardened, tough material. So after some testings with urethanes and silicones and some other materials, we landed on foam latex, which had the right kind of properties to give Jim what he was looking for. This is shows you what the a basic piece of webbing looks like when it comes out of the mold. This is the spiderman2 technology. The improvements we've made this time around are that we have, by using a backing on the mold with a special gasket material, excuse me, and this is a negative mold, we're able to produce pieces that have a lot of this flashing gone. For instance, this piece here, you can see, has much less flashing on it, and that eliminates some of the trimming work.
We have made subtle changes in terms of the elasticity of the muscle suit and the movement of the false jaw inside the hood of the costume.
The improvements that we made, they're seemingly slight, but they're all more about performance, flexibility of the suit rather than the appearance. The biggest difference is that we've separated all of the muscles into separate units, as opposed to the muscle suit from the first movie, which had a lot of overlap of muscle material, which is just foam rubber, which bridged all of those muscle groups. Now, again, even though this is very flexible and supple, the improvement of doing it this way is that it allows more of this finely knitted material in between to give it more stretch. So conceivably, well, definitely, there's going to be more movement as the performer is inside the suit. It also allows the suit to fit down a little snugger down in between the valleys, and hopefully it will give you a little more definition to the musculature.
Over here we have the various incarnations of helmets. The idea was to come up, as far as the understructure of the helmet goes, we wanted to come up with a new way, a better way to lock the eye frames into the helmet, and we also wanted to add a little bit of flexibility to the jaw. So all of these were various types that were tried, and prototypes put together. Jim chose a couple from that, and we moved forward off of his selection.
Underneath this, if it was not the reveal mask, would go the undershell mask. And the undershell mask goes on before the head gets pulled over to give a little structure and design to it. And changes, these were just made for a little more talking this time. There were some changes to the eyes and how the frames go in, convenience-wise and look-wise. The lenses, obviously they don't want to have the lenses on at all times. You want to make it quick and convenient to put the lenses in and out. So the lens is it's a casted urethane and a few little airbrushing things to it. And what it does is it'll go in to the suit, magnetically lock in. And obviously between that would be the fabric.
Another change that was made to the suit this time around was the webbing on the glove, especially on the palm, which was not there on the first Spider-Man. It's drawn in a lot of different ways in the comics. Sometimes it's just a series of straight lines running across the hand, other times it's more of a grid, but what we chose to go with is this pattern, which comes down here and follows sort of the general natural shape of the hand.
By the time we get the fabric in its printed form, to the time it's got all its bits inside and outside, it's 3 weeks. It's longer than that. It's 3 to 4 weeks, a suit.
There's an entire shop that sews the suits and glues all of the webbing down. There's another shop with its team of craftsmen fabricating the webs, painting the webs, fabricating the eye lenses, painting the eye lenses. And we also have another shop in New York who's done all the silkscreen printing. So it's a huge enterprise with a lot of people spending a lot of time and putting their talents towards it.
I think I deserve a little something for this.
Give you $50.
I could get more than that on eBay.
It's about finding the essence and supporting the characters. And you know, I've done a lot of what I'd call the look at me school of design, you know, where you're dressing people in big flashy outfits. This is one flashy outfit that somehow had to kind of work.
Looks uncomfortable. It gets kind of itchy. It rides up in the crotch a little bit too.